Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a good Monday so far. It's don't even know what day it is. I think it's 24th of February. Today we're going to be having another storm update on this winter storm here. I don't know what it is called. Actually, I don't even think this one has a name. Okay, but this is going to be a big snowstorm for portions of areas like Chicago through central Illinois, northern Illinois. It's going to be a pretty big. This is probably going to be the biggest snow event in the year for Chicago, because this wouldn't normally be. It's not good. Snowfall totals are not like amazingly high for these areas, but it's just been there's not any snow this year. So this might be the biggest snowfall. You never know. There could be some big snowstorms in March, because there's more warmth in the south, more moisture coming up, and it's still cold up here. So we'll have to see. But right now on radar, pretty much what we see is this standard storm. Not much not much snow. We see some a lot of rain in the southeast, and we see some rain going all the way up to Illinois. But really no snowfall yet. As we go till a little bit later, let's go till tonight. It's a weird sort of thing right there. That looks like a little clipper. It is a little clipper. We see some snow maybe in Kansas. We'll have to see about that. But we see the rain moving east and north. So yeah, maybe some snow in southern Michigan as we go till tonight, or actually early tomorrow morning. We see some snow in Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming. Right there, we see a little bit of a clip here. We have 1046 millibar high right there. It's not really in the best area. We don't have a high. If we had a high like right here, we would get some pretty probably could have some snow potential, but we don't have that. But as we go till tomorrow morning, we start to see some snow, maybe mixing in portions of Missouri into Illinois. As we go to later, we see that snow getting bigger as this clipper low pressure or high pressure is now in Wyoming, and we see this. By tomorrow afternoon, we see a pretty good size snowfall area in Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and northern Oklahoma. This doesn't actually, as of right now, this doesn't really look like a biggest snowfall event, but as we go later, we'll see it lingers over these same areas for a good amount of time, so there could be a good amount of snowfall with this. The NAM 3KM model actually has it pretty far south. We're going to look at the European model in a second. Then we see it hit the northeast, but let's take a look at what they're saying on snowfall totals in the Midwest. Here, see they have it pretty high. Actually, Chicago, they have it at about 6-7 inches. Central Illinois, 6 inches. Portions of Missouri, 3. Kansas, maybe 3. And Michigan could get 7, maybe up to 9 inches in some areas. Now let's take a look at the European model. We're going to have to go here and alright, here we go. So, we're going to look at the total snowfall with the European model, because the European model works better. And this thing is, we can upgrade this really quickly, even with this computer. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so we do see that snow on the back edge. It's going to be there for a while, so that's why it's going to accumulate pretty good. You see, so this is 18Z. 18Z, it could still be snowing in the same spot. We do see some pretty heavy snow maybe hitting Cleveland. Then look at that in the northeast. This thing could potentially get pretty strong and bring heavy snow. But it may not accumulate a ton because it's going to be moving pretty quickly, but there will be snow, and it will be heavy. Let's take a look at total accumulated snowfall with this. So let's go through the Midwest and the northeast here. We see some pretty high snowfall totals. Central Illinois, 6-5 inches. Chicago, you got about 2 to 5 inches. I think Chicago maybe living on the southern portion of town. Southern portions of town may get a little bit more. Portions of Kansas and Nebraska, you could get a few inches, up to several inches actually. And then Cleveland, Ohio, could get 4, 3-ish. Northern Indiana, you could get 7 inches. Michigan, you could get 7 inches. But then in the northeast, look at the highest totals. Look at this. 14, 15, 16, 18 inches right there. In New Hampshire, Vermont, you could get 10. Burlington, about 10. 18 maybe in upstate New York. So we'll be looking at some pretty pretty good snow, but most of the time in storms this winter have just tracked like this. So that's why there's not much snow this winter, is because all the snow is so far north in Canada. There's just not enough cold air. We did have a really early winter storm this year, which was Aubrey, and it happened in North Dakota, South Dakota, pretty much these areas right here. But it just didn't end too good. Well, it brought a lot of snow, but it could have been a sign this is going to be a bad winter of snow, but there was like no snow. If we take a look at the snow depth with the GFS model right now and take a look at how below average it is. Snow depth anomaly. Look at this. We don't really see any above. We do see some below average, but most of these areas are above average or below average. above average in blue. Sorry about that. But yeah, we do see a lot of these areas far south are below average snowfall. We do see some areas of above average with recent snow. In the Northeast, we do see some actually, but not a lot. And there's been a lack of snow this year in those areas. I want to see one thing for you guys here before we end this video. I want to see the observed snowfall season. Look at this. Now, Philadelphia has gotten, Weather Channel says 0.3 of an inch. That's a lot. Okay, that's not a lot, but I've gotten more snow than them. I've gotten a little bit more than an inch. I actually think they're going a little bit. I should go a little bit further to the east right there, because that's where it actually did happen. I did the ruler test. I stuck it on my back porch and where there's wood and into the snow and got a measurement. But we see, I mean, there's not a whole lot of snow really. I mean, portions of like Chicago, you've gotten 28 inches. So I mean, that's a good amount. It's snowing, but it's just not all that heavy. There's a lot of snow in the south, actually, like Portland, Texas, you've gotten a lot of snow. In the Northeast, inland Northeast, you've gotten a lot. Boston, you've gotten a lot. But not really other areas, like New York City, you've gotten like 8 inches. We do see a lot in the Rockies, though. So yeah, that'll wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'll be posting again tomorrow. Peace out.